How were the 3 days of minicamp for you?
It was fun. It was fun to get back out there, go against the defense. Just sorry guys, it's been a while. But yeah, it was just fun to be out there with Russ, be out there with our offense or our defense out there, talking, hanging. It was a good time.
You went down to
working with Russ on the field for the first time, and anything surprise you?
Nothing surprised me because he lays it all out there when we first met, like what he expects, his expectations and everything. And it was exactly what he said. Now it's just my job to get on the same level as him.
you met him in San Diego at his compound. Did that help microwave it or accelerate this process, or how does that help when you're out?
Yeah, it definitely helped because we got a little bit of a head start than we usually will get. So it definitely helped. We know his language. We know the way he talks. And sometimes he might slip up and say something like from his old offense, but we understand that now because we've been together for way before, as soon as he signed.
You've been at someone's house where they have a football field and.
He has more than just a football field. Let me just say that.
What else does he have then beyond the field?
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Tim, you played alongside DT. Seeing Peyton make that donation this morning, what did that mean for you to see?
It was good to see. Honestly, I think that's the biggest thing you could do to honor DT because he was a great football player, but he cared about people more and helping people. And for Peyton to do something like that and his family to be able to do something like that for DT, it means a lot, not just to me, but probably to the DT family too. So it was a good thing to see.
So how does the security of your deal change anything, or does it, with how you approach going into the season? You know, because you the chip on your shoulder and getting cut by the Ravens, all that kind of drove you, but now you have the security of the new contract.
Didn't Von Miller get traded last year? Yeah, ain't no security. In this league, you got to bring it every year. I understand what you're trying to say, but, like, my whole mentality is every year I got to prove myself because that year you don't prove yourself, they're looking for a replacement.
We saw you out there with Russell for a good 20 minutes in a meeting.
Mm-hmm.
Just without getting into what he said or anything like that, but what do you get out of something like that? And is there, like, the heightened focus among you receivers now that you got someone like that at quarterback?
It's just because at the end of the day, our job is to go out there and put on the show and win football games. So we got to do everything possible to make sure when it's time for game time that we're on our P's and Q's because nobody's going to feel sorry for us if it doesn't work. It's all on us. So if we have an extra 20 minutes after practice to talk about things that happen at practice or the things that we plan on doing tomorrow, we're going to try to do it. And we just it's not just meetings that the coach gives us. It's meetings that we have on our own to make sure we're up to par to our expectations.
What difference did it make hanging out in San Diego with Russ to this mini camp? What kind of impact do you think that had?
It made a huge difference. I think if I never would have went to San Diego, I think I would have been running out here like a chicken with his head cut off, honestly, because there's a lot in this offense. Like they said, there's 3 different offenses merging in as one. So San Diego was a huge blessing. I'm pretty sure we're going to do it multiple times after this.
Tim, you were part of.
What's been your impression of Coach Hackett so far and his offense and how you feel?
Energy. I thought he was going to die off after day 2, but he keeps it going. So I could definitely appreciate that. If he has the energy every day, I have no reason why not to have energy. So.
Tim, you were part of a video that the team put out yesterday going through the scouting reports of what they said about you when you were drafted, and you've proven a lot of that wrong. Do you kind of have flashbacks?
Yeah, I proved all of it
All
wrong,
of it
but
wrong,
yeah,
sorry.
okay.
Do you have flashbacks for when it's draft weekend of just all the emotions you went through and what it was like?
Yeah, it honestly just makes me more angry than anything because during that process, I got called 5 times during the draft and, like, telling your family 5 times, hey, be quiet, I think this is it, and them saying, oh, we're just making sure you're still available. So, like, yeah. So I have a lot of built-up anger still from that, and that's why I play the way I play.
You talk about energy. K-Jack brings a certain energy. How nice is it to have him back to kind of fuel the defense, which helps fuel the offense?
In my opinion, it was the last missing piece that we needed. Honestly, K-Jack is a leader, and he's a tempo setter on that defense. The way the way he talks, the way he hits, man. Not many people hitting people the way he does, and that just gets everybody exciting. And the way he carried himself in the locker room, he's a veteran in this league and seen a lot of football. So he helps the young guys. He helps us in life, and he helps us in football. So in my opinion, he was our missing piece that we needed to sign.
Tim, we know your feelings about some of these teams in the division. What's been your thought on kind of the emphasis placed on beating these guys?
On beating them is, what's the political correct answer to that?
Probably isn't one.
Yeah, there's not one. They can all get it, and they coming for us, and we coming for them.
Can Melvin Gordon comment about Melvin coming back?
Yeah. They both ran for like 900 yards last year, right?
Yep.
That's just another piece to the puzzle, man. It's gonna be scary this season. Let's believe that.